Alright. Tonight we're playing Super Mario Party Jamboree Princess Peach Edition this week. I hope we all have a great night tonight. Hold on. Tonight we're going to be playing against Waluigi, Shy Guy, and DK. I played Spotify on my Xbox, and I'm watching a YouTube video on my TV. So let's go, bro. We want to Rainbow Galleria. We're gonna be going third. Who y'all think is gonna win, chat? Alright, so let's go. Ow! Here's the one. Five. Going up escalator. Can you hear? So we're gonna have our first mini game. And it was blue, so we are gonna start. For the mini games, I'm gonna have to put the phone down so I can like log in. And I think. Leave me for a bullet, you fuckheads. I don't even play on this.
issued multiple software updates that helped almost nothing. Hard acceleration is met with hesitation, then a sudden lurch. Not exactly what you want when merging onto the highway at 60 miles an hour. The 2.4-liter four-cylinder is decent enough, but the 3.6-liter V6 paired to that 9-speed is a combination that'll test your patience daily. Electrical issues, HVAC failures, and premature brake wear are all well documented.
Boy
Ford will
wins.
discontinue the 200 after just 3 model years. Make of that what you will. The parts exist, the cars are cheap, but the driving experience is a daily reminder that some problems can't be fixed with a software update.
Don't fuck with the
Number 8,
queen if you don't
Ford
want the
Focus,
if you don't
2012 to
want if you don't
2016.
want her to call you a
The transmission
biatch.
lawsuit. The Ford Focus earned its spot on this
Um,
list, not just because of its problems, but because of how Ford handled them. These years of the Focus came equipped with a PowerShift dual clutch
another
automatic
one.
transmission that shuddered, slipped, lurched, and hesitated from the day it left the factory. Ford knew. They issued technical service bulletins, performed software updates, replaced clutch packs, and none of it truly fixed the problem. What followed was one of the largest owner complaints in Ford's modern history, and eventually a class action lawsuit. At its core, the Focus is a perfectly fine compact car. The naturally aspirated 2.0-liter four-cylinder is reliable, the interior is reasonable, and the fuel
So
economy for a
elegant.
27 city, 37 highway is
Perfect time, baby.
exceptionally good. But that transmission ruins everything. In stop-and-go traffic, it bucks and jerks like a student driver learning a stick shift for the first time.
I'm just
On
gonna
low
play it safe and
acceleration,
just spend
it
5 minutes on double
hesitates
dice,
and then
please.
lunges. Owners who brought these back to Ford dealerships repeatedly were often told the behavior was normal, which is one of the most infuriating things a service advisor can tell someone. The manual transmission version of
Plus,
this
we get
car
to do this
is
awesome side
clearly the
mission.
better choice, but automatics from 2012 to
Bro, I fucking love this.
2016 are a different story entirely.
Oh
If
shit!
someone's selling one cheek, the
Please
other
be some
reason.
money.
That reason is wearing out the clutches and hoping you don't
Two
lose
double
them in
dices back to
mid-gear.
back. You know what? We'll take that
Number
shit.
7,
But take that
Jaguar
shit,
X-Type,
bitch.
2002 to 2008. The Ford in a suit.
Oh
In the
no.
early 2000s, Ford owned
This time,
Jaguar and
bro does
decided
not
the
know how to
best
use
way to
it.
expand the brand down market was to
Three,
make a Ford Mondeo,
two,
stuff it in a Jaguar suit,
8.
and charge luxury prices for
That will not get
Ford
him
vehicles. The
to the
X-Type
star.
was supposed to bring younger buyers into Jaguar showrooms. Buyers figured it out quickly, and Jaguar has spent a decade since trying to live it down. Coolant leaks, oil leaks, power steering rack failures, and electrical gremlins are all well documented. The all-wheel drive system adds complexity and repair costs with no significant performance benefit. Maintenance at a Jaguar dealer costs luxury money for what is functionally a Ford. You can buy one for $4,000 to $6,000 today. But before you do, ask yourself what the previous owner knew that you don't. Number 6, Volkswagen Touareg, 2004 to 2010, the German complexity trap. The first generation Touareg is a genuinely impressive engineering achievement. Air suspension, serious off-road capability, and a
Blue,
luxurious
free for all.
interior that punched well above VW's typical price range. Co-developed with Porsche and Audi, it feels like a secret deal,
Got lock in, boys and
and that's
girls.
exactly the trap. The moment the air suspension sags or the transfer case throws a code, you'll discover exactly why someone let this go for $12,000. The air suspension fails and runs $2,000 to $5,000 to restore. The V8 averages around 14 miles per gallon. Timing belt service on the V6 runs $1,200 or more in labor alone. The electronics require specialized diagnostic tools that dealerships charge accordingly to use. The Touareg attracts buyers who see German engineering
Okay.
and miss the fine print that says German repair bills.
We all know
Number
I'm not
5,
gonna be the one that gets
Land Rover
crushed by a
Discovery,
fucking sandwich.
2015 to 2019.
What the fuck?
Adventure
I'm
vehicles
gonna
for
crush by a
drivers.
sandwich.
The Land Rover Discovery is one of the most capable off-road vehicles ever built. Engineered to go places that would swallow most SUVs whole. That's not the issue. The issue is that Land Rover's reliability record for this generation is so poor that getting to the trailhead in the first place is something of an adventure in itself. Air suspension failures, recurring electrical faults, random warning lights, and failed
I'm not
infotainment
getting
systems
crushed.
are all well
Because I'm
documented.
too important.
The
I
supercharged
guess I told you I was
V6
going to
is
get
worth
crushed,
$1
bitch.
million, and the V8 will cause you to
Told
wish
you
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 had.
crushed by them fucking
The
sandwiches,
2017
bitch.
Discovery that's stickered at $65,000 can be found for $25,000 today. And that sounds like a deal until you spend an afternoon reading through the ownership forums and
And then I
realize
have
why
double
previous owners are so
dice
motivated to sell.
Delalia.
Number four, Range Rover, 2006 to 2012.
Already?
The most expensive parking cone in your neighborhood. The Range Rover is one of the most desirable vehicles on the planet.
Okay,
Its
I
iconic
suppose.
styling, a
I
trailer that looks like a
guess
pressure
anything to
washer,
get people to
never
come, I
weighs
suppose.
its real weight, and the
Whoa.
2006 to 2012 generation
Let's pause it
looks
up
and
there.
feels like a proper luxury SUV. That's part of what makes it so dangerous, because these specific years have an ownership track record that reads more like a medical chart than a
The one person is
vehicle in
watching,
operation.
you're on to let you know now.
The air suspension fails, and replacement runs $2,000 to
Never
$7,000.
mind.
The supercharged V8 has known oil leaks, timing chain stretch, and coolant failures. Electrical gremlins are legendary. Random module failures, infotainment lockups, sunroof mechanisms that quit without warning. A well-maintained example with full service history can be deeply satisfying. But walk in without knowing exactly what you're buying, and you'll be writing checks you never planned for. Number three, Maserati Ghibli, 2014 to 2018, the Ferrari dream, the Fiat budget nightmare. When Maserati started offering the Ghibli under $70,000, a lot of people who'd been dreaming their whole lives finally reached for the keys. That desire makes perfect sense. The problem is, this era of Ghibli is built on Fiat Chrysler architecture, maintained at Ferrari dealer rates, and reliable at neither price point. The twin-turbo V6 sounds and feels special when everything works.
Of course I
The
do. I'm not letting no
turbocharged
one else touch
engine,
this star. The
failings, and oil pump
fuck?
issues are well
The
documented.
fuck, Keisha?
Brake jobs run $1,500 to $2,500. Oil changes cost $400 to
The
$600 at
fuck,
a dealer.
Keisha?
You can find one for
Ooh, I can
$25,000,
still. Ooh, I'll do it in a couple
$35,000
mini games and make it over
if
right
you thought you
there.
stole something. Budget an extra $3,000 to $5,000 a year in maintenance on top of that, because the car will collect it one way or
And
the other.
I love to
Number
bully this
two,
man.
BMW 7
Give me
Series,
your money.
2002 to 2008, the Prestige Tracker. The BMW
These were
7
all the
Series
times you
is
stole
the
stars
ultimate
from me, you
car
son of a
in performance,
bitch.
and this generation was also its most
You know what?
influential.
That's a respectable
VW's
amount.
iDrive system,
Thank you.
polarizing styling, and electronics so involved
I'll take
that
it.
even BMW dealers sometimes struck with them. Buy one today for $8,000 and you'll feel like a king until the bills start arriving and you realize why the previous owner
Can
quit.
we take that shit?
The V8 engines consume oil and have known cooling system failure points that need immediate attention at purchase. Air suspension,
Oh, I thought it was
fuel
on me.
stabilization, soft closed doors. Every feature is another module waiting prayer.
Honestly, that bro was
BMW
gonna come for
7
me,
is
but
arguably the
whatever.
best on most surviving examples. The honest tip, find the best maintained example with full service records. Have it inspected by a
And
BMW
he
specialist,
will
not a general
lose
mechanic,
5 coins.
and budget $3,000 to $5,000 for deferred maintenance going in. Otherwise, you're buying someone else's problem at a price that felt like a deal for about 30 days.
1v3 here.
Number one, Tesla Model S, 2012 to 2016. The future that aged fast. Before anyone throws their
Go
first
looking
rocks at
again.
you, this isn't about Tesla's technology or
No one can
latest
catch me. I'm a known
technological
crook.
concept. This is about
I'm,
the
I'm
cold
the best
reality
thief
of
there
the
is, and
early Model
I'm the
S
best
and what
thief in the state
actually
of
costs
Georgia.
anyone today.
Nobody's ever
The
caught me.
2012 to
No
2016
one can
Model S
catch me.
was genuinely
I'm the
revolutionary.
best.
It changed
Goddamn, I
the
got caught.
automotive industry. But revolutionary
Luckily, this
and
is only
genuine
practice.
are not the same word, and early
It's only practice though, so
technology
it's
have
not for the real thing.
historically paid a premium for that
If I get caught, bitch,
The drive to
god damn it, this
conserve
son of a
fuel
bitch cheated,
is
man.
infamous for bearing wear. Out of warranty replacements run
No, he didn't get me
$5,000
again.
to
Again, because I keep my
$8,000.
money.
The battery pack degrades over
You're not
time.
touching me again. Jen,
Replacement
I'll sue you. I'll sue you. I'll sue you to court.
$1,000 to $20,000.
I
The
will sue you.
17-inch touchscreen runs on a memory
I will
chip
sue
that
you because I'm
cannot
more important than you.
verify any used example has had the recall addressed. Door handles fail
There we
electrically.
go, Chad.
Their suspension goes without warning. Before you buy one, get a Tesla certified inspection, a full battery health report, and a clear picture of what warranty transfers with the vehicle. Magnificent machine, one of the most expensive used cars you can own if you walk in unprepared. 15 cars, 15 cautionary tales.
Right there, bro.
From Italian letdowns to German money pits to the car that literally changed the world but might empty your savings account doing it. The theme is always the same. A great deal on paper can become a very expensive lesson in reality. Hit that subscribe button and check out the next video on your screen right now. You won't want to miss it.
Hold on.
Harvard always gives you more ways to say.
From Peter robbing banks to fund his goofball adventures.
If this smooth shot him in the eye.
Dad, I don't want to do this.
You have to only for buying a zebra.
To Stewie wiping out all of Copenhagen in style.
Roaring, clapping, paddle waving.
Good evening to you, AJ.
First offenders see Justin spent the longest in the slammer, and by the end, I'll be tallying up the entire sentence of every character combined, starting with Mayor Adam West. Nobody deserves to be a mayor less than Adam West. I'm not just talking about his goofy antics either. He's actively bankrupting the town, and he's doing it with his constant misappropriation of funds. Like in the episode, You May Now Kiss the Guy Who Receives, where Mayor Adam West takes all the town money and does something incredibly stupid with it.
Welcome, citizens. Today we
They all locked in.
conflict. I can think of no greater tribute to their memories than this old statue of Diggum, the sugar smacks frog. The spirit of America is epitomized by his inspiring motto: smack, smack, sugar smack, give me a smack and I'll smack you.
Absolutely nobody likes that. And if you think you're angry now, he's not done with the unveiling just yet.
I'd also like to take this opportunity to announce.
Do I think it's worth it? Yeah, I do.
With his
I mean,
statue.
If I were Adam West,
Yeah,
I'd start packing
yeah.
my bags to flee
I mean,
town. Because the very angry
maybe.
mob protesters show up, and they're
I
calling
mean,
for his impeachment. They're not asking nicely
I
either.
sure do wish I had some, but I may do what I have.
My God.
That didn't work, so he decided to ban gay marriage instead. Mayor of the year over here. Emptying the treasury is one thing, but that's not as bad as the time he sent the entire G.O.A.T police force overseas because he got a little too excited watching TV.
The only way they're not going to kill my sister is if we give them the stone.
Well, they're gonna be looking everywhere. We'll have to hide it in my chin. Uh-oh, here they come. You better get in there too.
Good God. Joan Wilder's sister's being held hostage in Cartagena, and there's not a policeman in sight. I guess it's up to me. Good evening, I'm Tom Tucker.
And I'm Diane Simmons.
Our top story, Mayor West has dispatched the entire Cohog police force to Cartagena, Colombia to assist in the rescue of fictional 1984 movie character Elaine Wilder. More on that later. Now let's go to Ollie Williams' cooking class.
It's not just a few officers either. Every single one of them got flown to Colombia, except for Joe. There's no way that didn't cost a fortune. But hey, there is a silver lining. All the cops are
It's
gone.
okay.
Finally safe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Dang, that is very, very crazy. 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 Damn.
Hey, Joe, where you been? We haven't seen you in days.
Ever since Mayor West deployed the police to Cartagena, yeah, I've been working non-stop.
There's also the opposite of a silver lining. All the cops are gone, so this idiot has to take their place.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just having. I mean, I'm just having fun on my Switch One. Let's do some counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Control the situation.
I'm gonna.
She's just grateful you took her to the dance.
Well, I think it's more than that.
Peter married a real freak. Holy crap. Sorry, I got distracted there. But it was like, by the way, sending the police to Colombia wasn't even the dumbest
Yeah.
miscommunication ones. That was the absurd story on page 1.
About to start here, ladies and gentlemen.
For extracurricular points at schools, he decided to interview the town's crackpot mayor.
Listen to me. My entire future is in your hands.
Are you Sarah Connor?
No,
Around the right one here.
seek me to interview you.
You're with the press?
Yes.
Well, you can't interview a dead man, can you?
Yep, off to a great start. Meg is pretty persistent, however, and she finally gets a proper sit down with the man. She also gets to see how insane he is.
Yeah. I ain't paying no $500 for a console that barely has any games on it. The fuck? What the hell?
He just please.
Somebody's stealing my water.
It just come down the train.
Aircraft, yeah.
He's
But what
entirely
the fuck
serious, too. He really believes somebody's stealing his water.
At least expect it. Show yourself, damn you! I've been investigating him for months. It's cost $150,000 of the taxpayers' money, but I'll find the culprits if it costs me $1 million.
You spent public money investigating this? Thanks. You know, I think I have my story.
Your story? Wait a minute. You can't print that. It'll compromise
Oh.
my entire investigation.
$150,000 dues. At least the last
Yeah, I know.
time actually got to vacation in Colombia. Does Adam West ever find the guy stealing his water, though? Well, yes and no.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Well, thank you.
So, where were we?
If I do this, you promise to stop stealing my water.
What?
Yeah, whatever. I want you to keep this scene in mind for later. For now, we've got 3 separate counts of misappropriation of public funds with 6 years for each charge. That's 18 years in total in prison for this one. The story about his flagrant waste of public funds ended up getting buried, and Adam West continued to be a terrible mayor. But that was just the start of his relationship with Meg. See, just a couple seasons later, she applied for an internship at City Hall. All she needed to do was pass the rigorous interview.
All right, Meg. We're gonna start with a little word
Count.
association.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Mosquito.
Oh, yes, good. Mosquito.
Fight.
Mosquito.
Fight.
Mosquito.
Fight.
Fight.
Mosquito.
Very good.
Can't argue with that. She's clearly qualified for the job. Unfortunately for Adam,
Right now we in a mini game right now. No, an alley mini game. But I'll let you know if I do win though.
and that includes getting the room next to him in a shady motel.
The only thing this guy is guilty of is being a whack job. Wait, somebody's coming in. It's just some fat hooker.
Oh my
God, it's Meg! What? Meg and Adam West?
Yeah, that's right. Adam West was having
Let's do some.
relationship with the secretary.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, baby boy.
Back then. Heck, they even mention it in the next scene.
Is dating a teenage intern. It's Meg.
Hold on.
This is a perfect scandal to take him down.
This is exactly why Brian sucks ass. Your best friend's daughter's getting victimized.
Win.
You care about his gathering evidence for your vendetta? Bad dog. Oh, and in case you didn't notice, this is a different day, and Meg is wearing something else. So something went down in that hotel room, and it was definitely a lot more than Halloween.
Gosh, you're swell.
There it is.
I really have a great time when I'm with you.
Oh, Mayor West.
Yeah.
Exactly the same way.
Oh, please, call me Mayor Chapstick.
Someone get GD on out here. I was all getting ready to smack Mayor Giddy over here with a charge for statutory. But apparently, he never went that far with it. Nope. He decided to follow the grooming route instead.
You and I know we haven't done anything wrong. I told you that I'd wait for you until you're 18 or 21 or maybe 25 when you can legally rent a car.
They don't care.
Brian decides to not report the truth in the end because when they make Meg upset, I'll touch him. So they're gonna give him 10 years for some contact with a minor. Never get to the more violent things this insane mayor has done. I am, of course,
Alright, we're about to have another mini game, guys.
just look at how he greets someone walking into his office.
Oh, I can just Oh, sorry. I thought you were the district attorney. No,
So.
I mean, it's perfect.
Oh, he meant to beat someone else up. Oh, then it's totally okay. By the way, Peter was there so he could get a permit to put a pool in his backyard, but it turned out to be a bit more complicated than that.
Sure, but your property doesn't seem to be on the map. It's not part of
Alright, we're gonna have to mark it again.
I don't live at a 31
To his ego, Stewie then becomes obsessed with staying youthful, turning to plastic surgery to try and keep his mid-toddler era away.
Stewie, what the hell did you do to yourself? Nothing. Almost nothing.
A little Botox, a little filler, maybe some strings. His new look is a hit with all the moms in the neighborhood, but that's not as good as you think it is, because now he wants to look even younger. And I prepared yourself for this next clip.
What happened to your face? Stewie?
Hello, who's there? My eyes closed when I sleep, and I'm blind for a few seconds when I first wake up. Besides looking like Joan Rivers if her face turned inside out, Stewie's big problem is that picture day is coming up in a few days. The little guy just wants a normal picture now, so there's only one man in Cobalt who can help.
He needs you to help fix his face. Oh, absolutely. I can do that. Is it a simple procedure? Oh, sure. We just break every bone in his face and then smush him back into position.
Okay, I'm a little less confident now, but come on, Hartman's a doc, right? He knows what he's doing.
Dr. Hartman, where'd you get your medical degree from? I went to BU. You know our fight song, right?
Doctors can't be choosers, I guess. So Stewie goes through with the plastic surgery, but one big question is left unanswered. Will he be okay for picture day?
1, 2, 3.
No, he won't. There's a reason why normal MDs aren't plastic surgeons, especially not MDs from BU University. Even consulting Stewie at all without an adult present is bad, but putting him under the knife for plastic surgery, come on, doc. You've broken every medical rule in the book here.
Let's see.
You've broken the law.
Oh, 61 points. That is elite.
Surgery on an unsupervised kid, and it wasn't even successful, to say the least. And this happened in the real world. Harvard gets goodbye to his medical license and freedom, because this is going to put him away for 3 years at minimum. Oh yeah, and the fines wouldn't be cheap either. I can easily see Stewie's picking up $350,000 in damages for this, and we all know what Stewie's like when someone owes him
Oh
cash.
no! Now I truly have to walk in here.
Where's my money, man? Dr. Harmon's next crime brings us to the episode of Brokeback Swanson, where Peter and the guys have the stupid idea of competing in this year's Bull Run.
I should go on high heels. Stop it. You look great.
Besides the herd of angry stampeding one-ton animals, the big danger here is Joe. He hasn't got the legs to the rest of the guys. And when a
Fuck.
thing makes its way into his fat, things take a tumble.
God fucking damn it! Well, I did get some money, so I'll take it.
You already know what happens next. Bull uses his horn to spear through Joe's spine, rendering all of his limbs completely useless. He's rushed to the hospital to be put under the care of Dr. Hartman, and although the doc opens his back up to take a look, he says there's nothing he can do.
Well, Mr. Swanson, I did an exploratory procedure which revealed extensive damage.
Please just tell me, am I completely paralyzed?
And yes, Mr. Swanson has lost all movement and will require around-the-clock care, most of it disgusting.
So, with the doctor's orders, Joe essentially
Two.
stayed home to be given round-the-clock care. It's not really homely, but I guess it's cheap, so it'll do. And it does have that one flew-over feel to it.
Hi. Here, I don't think this guy works here.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, this is Joe Swanson. We arranged for a 9:15 duck-off.
The guilt starts to eat away at Peter Quagmire in Cleveland, though, so they decide to head back to the care home to pick their friend up.
What are you guys doing here?
We came to bring you home, Joe. We're all really sorry we abandoned you.
Yeah, we just kind of got overwhelmed and all freaked out. But we're your friends, Joe, and we'll always be there for you no matter what.
Before Joe can be let go, though, the home needs to get a release from Dr. Hartman, so Peter gives him a quick call.
What's that ringing?
Go this way.
Joe, that ringing, it's coming from your back.
You're not wrong, Cleveland. Remember that little Operation Hartman performed on Joe to trying to watch sober? Turns out he left his cell phone in Joe's bag. No wonder he can't move his arms and legs.
Dr. Hartman must have dropped his phone in Joe when he was looking at his spine.
I've been hearing that ringing all week. I just thought I was losing my mind from lunatics screaming in my face.
You don't love us up.
So he goes elsewhere, gets the cell removed, and regains the use of his arms.
3.
It's so great to have you back, Joe. You seem good as new.
Yeah, could have Dr. Hartman's cell phone was pressing on my spinal cord, and that's what was causing my total paralysis.
Yeah, sorry we dropped the ball for a while. Which is the way we agreed we'd describe what we did to you, which hopefully makes it seem less heinous.
Man, this one's pretty serious for Hartman, I gotta say. Yeah, it's a little worse than your usual malpractice charge. For me, this strays just straight into criminal negligence. Having the total incompetence to perform invasive surgery on one of your patients and not only holding your cell phone around them, but accidentally dropping it in the frickin' gaping wound. That's without mentioning the injury he just caused to Joe. So with this level of negligence, I can't see Dr. Hartman getting anything less than 5 years behind bars. And then he'd easily have some serious fines to pay. We're talking like $225,000 at least when you take into account other things away from the injury, like hospital and care bills, as well as loss of earnings. Medical malpractice is usually serious business, unless your name is Dr. Elmer Hartman, in which case it's just really another Tuesday. His most famous scene
Yeah, looking.
this is probably your episode where he and Peter get their wires crossed when Dr. Hartman realizes that Peter had never had a prostate exam before.
All right, Mr. Griffin, I'm just going to need you to drop your pants and we'll check your prostate. What? Drop your pants, turn around, and lean forward. Okay.
Peter has no idea what that even is.
Alright, we gotta look out for this one, boys. Girls.
What the hell was that? Mr. Griffin, that's a prostate exam. Shut up! You had your finger in my ass! That's how a prostate exam is performed. Now, if you'll just let me... Get away from me!
For the rest of the episode, Peter tries to take the
No! You dumb bitch ass motherfucker!
The lack of communication in bedside manner is the real crime here. Although this is probably a time where, for once, Hartman didn't do that much wrong. The same can't be said for the episode from Rush Hour with Love, where Lois meets her old high school bully, sending her into a full-blown panic attack with silent back.
There's a rash forming in the back of your legs. Lois, what the hell's going on with you?
I don't know. I think seeing Stephanie brought back one of my old junior high school panic attacks.
After coming down with the strange goblin disease, Lois heads to Hartman for some advice on what's actually wrong with her.
What's happening to me?
Well, Mrs. Griffin, I think you're suffering from severe nerve damage.
What's that?
Is this dude for real? Lois shows up to his clinic looking like a stepped-on strawberry. He diagnosed her with severe nerve damage. How do you explain that?
Severe nerve damage.
Give him a tug behind the bleachers. That usually solves it.
Is that really what?
I don't know. Why don't we go find out? Maybe Peter was right to file that assault charge. It's a malpractice double whammy. Horrendous medical advice and trying to take advantage of a vulnerable patient. How could it get any worse? Well, what about the time Dr. Hartman thought it'd be a good idea to use dog kidneys in a kidney transplant? Basically, Peter gave himself kidney failure by drinking whatever weird concoction this thing is.
Well, hang on, you're adding kerosene here? That's insane. That'll destroy your body. Kerosene is fuel, Brian. Drinkable is fuel. Kerosene is drinkable. I want you to leave me alone while I'm doing my important work. Here, that drink will kill you. Brian, whatever kills me makes me strong. See, Brian? I feel great.
The kerosene really doesn't run Peter's system, and he's forced into finding a kidney donor. Problem is, there isn't anyone on the list who matches. Not any human, anyway. What about me?
Is that possible, Doctor?
Now that's what I call reassurance. Brian ends up being a match shockingly, but then Hartman hits the family with some devastating news.
Anyway, what is it, Cat? As a dog, Brian's kidneys are smaller and don't have the capacity of a human kidney. For the procedure to work, we would need to transplant two,
But I only have to.
that's right.
Giving a patient a choice whether to kill themselves or not for someone they love isn't exactly safeguarding, let alone the fact that he's not even a vet. To be honest, I'm not sure he's even a doctor at this point. The episode does end quite nicely, though. Hartman realizes he is a match for Peter, so offers one of his kidneys to save the pair.
And I'm willing to give up one of my kidneys.
Oh my God, Dr. Hartman, you do that for us?
Well, the truth is, you folks are my only remaining patients. I couldn't afford to lose two of you.
What do you mean, two of us?
Well, chances are Peter never would have survived the surgery. I mean, dog kidneys? I'm not even sure dogs have kidneys. Dogs have kidneys?
Yes. As noble as the author is, he did just admit to basically winging the entire thing. And if he wasn't a match with Peter, it probably would have killed two people. The level of medical malpractice here really is just something else. man. It's usually rare that a doctor is sent to prison for it, but I'm sure they make an exception here. Hartman would be handed a 5-year sentence in co-op closed the cell, which is like life in prison for a doctor. And as a chaser, Hartman would have to stomach fines and damages up to and including 780 grand. I think you'd rather try and stomach Peter's kerosene shake, probably. Let's just say the prognosis ain't looking great for Dr. Hartman so far. We're only halfway through, and the devious doc is already racked up 13 years behind bars, and hemorrhaging cash is current on a fine stance at a staggering 1.35 million. The financial bleeding shows no signs of stopping though, especially with the collection of crimes they got coming up. At least the stuff with Joe is temporary, but what he does to Lois and the LASIK instinct is far more permanent. Gibson kicks up with Lois, dropping Stewie off at play date, and when she starts to drive off, she feels a bump in the road.
No.
Oh my, please be a dog. Please be a dog.
Boom.
Yeah, it wasn't a dog.
Oh my god, it's a kid.
It's Doug. Nice hit. Oh, and Elsa underwear. This day just keeps getting better. Don't worry, Doug's totally fine. His parents are pretty angry though. They pay a visit to Scrooge so he can talk things through with Lois.
Yo, I'm still on my start back. Bitch, the fuck, man. Fuck you.
You can put together a treehouse. I don't want to deal with it.
Fine, if that's what I have to do to make this right, then Peter and my children will build your son's treehouse.
Deal. Before any of the treehouse stuff, however, Lois is to take an eye exam to make sure she can, still legally drive.
Tell me what you see.
I see a cow in a lab coat, some vultures in a
No, if it is income stream, I swear to Jesus Christ, I'm losing it. Just let's go, bitch.
Your father, son.
Well, Lois is not really giving her problems, though. Dr. Harmon suggests he puts her forward for LASIK, or laser eye surgery. And at first, it looks like a success, if you'll pardon the pun.
Oh my god, I'm blind.
What do you mean you're blind? You can't see me right now?
No.
But you can still see, like, the stove and laundry, right?
I know what you're thinking. These procedures come with a great risk. Maybe Lois' eyes weren't fully compatible, or Harmon accidentally blinded her with a cat. I mean, maybe you weren't thinking that last one, but that's what happened.
How did this happen?
Okay, look, this isn't my fault. It was take your cat to work day.
Lois can't see with the dude Sam, right? So with her eyesight gone, she's gonna need all the help she can get from her family now.
Well, whatever your wife did for you, you will now have to do for yourselves. And until she gets used to her new life, you will need to take care of her. Feed her, bathe her, drive her places.
They're gone, aren't they?
They left, yes.
Well, at least Meg cares about her.
Do you need to go movies? Matt, please stop asking me that.
Her sudden blindness is taking its toll on Lois.
God damn it, man. Why couldn't it have just been a 4-player?
I guess in hopes that it'll connect to someone in her position. I'm sure there's loads of people out there that have lost their vision because their doctor was playing with a cat.
I went to the hospital for a simple surgery and woke up in the ICU. But the irony was,
Hold on, I gotta do something in the chat.
couldn't see anything. Even the people closest to me who need to be seen.
Her body, but you know what I mean.
Alright, we back.
Peter now has a new
It's a decent one real quick.
Kids, remember how you always wanted a neck, Uncle? No. Well, now you got one. This is my vestigial twin. I named him Chip.
And at first, Peter gets along with Chip great.
Yoshi is now here, fuckers.
I know it sounds unlikely, but Peter realizes his body isn't big enough for both him and Chip, especially when Chip wants to do things Peter don't want to do, like this.
You know that crab? There's a knockout crab place right around the corner. How are you doing? I'm using my knowledge of the local food scene to get this woman to go to bed with me. Now we know. I can taste what he eats.
Peter's out knuckling with the little guy and marches back into Hartman's office in the hopes that he can get Chip removed.
Listen, Doc, is there any way you can...
Bro is really trying to.
Mr. Griffin, your organs and his are intertwined. That would be a highly dangerous procedure.
This is where we kind of
Uh-huh.
in the gray area, though. Chip doesn't really know to leave sentient life, and there's a huge chance that Chip dies. I mean, these surgeries are 60% successful at the best of times. Not when you share whole organs. But with Peter's blessings, Hartman starts the surgery to remove Chip anyway.
Nurse, have somebody fix that clock. It's very distracting. All right, let's get this started.
And you'll never guess what? Chip survives.
Hey, everybody! Look who's walking!
Yeah.
Oh, Chip, I'm so glad you're okay.
Yeah, you gotta hand it to Hartman. I fully expected Chip to come out as a cookie or as a floating head in a tank, but no, he's giving him a full-on body, dude. However, performing surgery on a human without their consent, which has an enormous...
Well, where's my remote control?
Fight over your opinions. In real life, you trade them. With
Bro really didn't know that I have 2 sets of double dice for this.
solution to an opportunity.
Need a shipping solution that'll grow with you? With ShipStation, you can manage and fulfill all your orders in one place.
That helps a little.
Being a cadet in Starfleet Academy means being open to the people around you.
Farmer's chance of killing them cannot be overlooked. Chip isn't a tumor, he's a human, and this would be a violation of his human rights as well as medical battery. Earning Hartman 12 years in Slammer with $185,000 in fines and damages. With that type of money, Chip can watch all the tennis in the world.
Or just a tennis match? So this is tennis.
Those are guys
Hold on.
with insane professionalism is a word I'd associate with Dr. Hartman.
Dr. Hoffman, is Peter gonna be okay?
One more person asks me about a patient today, I'm gonna scream.
I mean, we saw what he did with his patient's emotions earlier. What about when things take a more sinister turn, like the coma guy, where Hartman steps well over the line?
He's gonna die.
I genuinely can't tell if that's like a sick joke or he's confessing, and I don't know which is worse. Later in that same episode, though, Hartman has to deliver some pretty devastating news to Lois, and he's a little heavy-handed.
Right by his fat girlfriend who died in the Crow episode? What do all these people have in common? How do they know I like being slowly beckoned?
Mrs. Griffin, I have some good news or some bad news.
Okay, the start was a little weird, but he handled that pretty well.
Do you love your husband? Mrs. Griffin, I have some bad news. Your husband is brain dead. I'm afraid it's time for you to make your choice.
Are you telling me I should pull the plug?
I'm afraid so. Also, you might be getting a call about the service you received here today. Do you feel I've earned all 10s?
I don't know.
I can't get anything less than a 10, so if there's a problem, you should tell me about it right now.
I might have to pull the plug on my husband.
You just told Lois that her husband is 100% dead, forcing the choice of whether to cut the cord or not on her, and then you drop this corporate trash? Dude, I'd say you're better than that, but you're not. Peter's the only member of the family to be put in a coma, though. Dr. Hartman is just as bad.
I'm afraid your coma's in a daughter.
I mean, your daughter's in a coma. Oh my God, did you hear what I said? Brain freeze.
God. Oh, that one is going in the Christmas letter.
An 18-year-old girl is fighting for her life, and this guy's out here laughing. I mean, it is funny, but he's the one who should be a little more composed here. I know his mouth is what gets Hartman in trouble 9 times out of 10, but he's made his fair share of stupid mistakes too. Like when he sparks up a cigarette and puts some music on mid-major surgery. Fair play to the guy. I didn't know he had those locks, but smoking during a surgery is a huge no-no. There's tons of flammable material around, and then you got the risk of infection by contaminating the air. Then we get on to the more serious stuff, like in New Kidney in Town, where he pulls a gun on Peter after diagnosing him with kidney failure.
Dialysis treatments 3 times a week.
Dialysis? Is there any other way?
Yes, there is.
No. Wait.
That actually wondering if Hartman is like one of those escaped mental patients who dress and act like someone in authority. Because what was that?
I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. I'll be right back. Bro, Timothy is in the chat, y'all. My friend is in the chat, everybody. Buddy, how is it going?
Hey, healthcare is an expensive business, and as you've already seen, that's a bit of a thing.
As I get the dubs, Peachy. Princess Peachy.
Dr. Hartman would be extremely lucky to get anything less than 51 years behind bars with $3,410,000.
I will gladly take this.
I guess you could say his bank account is on life's foot. Pretty impressive for a guy that treated concussion with cough syrup. It's pretty bad when the most famous doctor in town is facing a half a century behind bars. What about the town's most famous cop, though? When Joe's not at work, he'd normally be found drinking with his buddies at a drunken club.
No, I want to steal some coins from him.
Brian, hey Joe, how's it going? Pretty good. You were doing a little swerving back there. Yeah. Well, me and the boys were just. Well, you're off the meter, Brian. You're under arrest. Oh, come on. A little bit. One of you guys all right to drive? Yeah, I can do it. Great. I'll meet you at the Drunken Clam. We'll tie one up.
Now, I wouldn't call Joe the most sensible drinker, but one night he truly embodied the name of that bar.
Joe, you're drunk. Okay, you're drunk. Give me your keys. And I'm drunk, so I'll give you my keys. Okay, now we're both good to drive home.
I don't think that's how it works, Peter. Actually, hold on. Maybe they're onto something.
You been drinking tonight, sir?
No, officer. I just had a glass of dinner with my wife.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to step out of the car and walk a straight line, please.
Oh, no, they're just that drunk. He's lucky he only got caught by Peter. Had a real cop pulled over Joe and breathalyzed him. He'd be jailed for 12 months. Plus, he could be banned from driving for years. But how is he able to drive anyway? He's supposed to be paralyzed from the waist down. I don't get it. Give me answers, man.
We'll take it.
Why was the worst he'd ever seen him drunk? But then I remember that episode where he became so.
What we doing, bro?
He actually broke into Peter's work and stripped down to his just returned from his vacation and tells Peter he smuggled back some fireworks in his butt despite them being legal. That's how he gets his sick kicks, I guess. The guys have some fun with the dangerous explosives, but dumb old Peter playing with fireworks means he's guaranteed to lose at least multiple body parts.
I took 10 M80s and stuck them all together. I call it Peter Griffin's bunker busting mega ultra super. Holy crap!
Billy scrambled around for Peter's suspended fingers, and that explosion must have been dang powerful as one chubby digit flew all the way to Peter's house and landed shaking his hair. After getting his fingers sewn back on, Peter celebrates the guy's drunken plan, but bartender's closing for the night, and he's not even drunk yet. The audacity. Instead of calling it a night or just going to another bar that's open, the boozers break into the brewery after hours, thinking it's all fine and dandy just because Peter works there. Well, it definitely is not okay to enter the operation, and it's certainly not okay for them to drink hundreds of beer bottles and then contaminate the rest of the booze with their naked bodies.
Okay, guys, here's one. If you were God, who would you strike down first?
Deborah Messing. I find her insufferable.
There's no way at least one of them didn't port in here. This beer is extra bubbly. Well, it was all Peter's idea to trespass in the brewery.
Hey, what do you guys say we take this party on the road?
Joe wasn't forced to go, and there's no way he didn't help polish off all those beer bottles. That means he can be charged with trespassing and theft. Both crimes are punishable by a year in prison, so that's another 2 years for Joe that he'll be spending in the slammer. How do you like the steak? Well done, medium rare? Would you like to say no? Oh, let's go with it. Peter's supposed to be visiting the doctor for a health checkup because just to look at him, he could die of a heart attack at any moment. And that day may be today because he's ditched the physical to dine at a steakhouse with his friends. That man chowed down 17 16-ounce steaks and is about to burst. Joe does the same, except he's barely eaten one. The rest of the table mocks him for being such a wuss, and when they won't stop pestering him to finish his steak, the guy snaps.
Joe?
No, I said I'm not hungry! Where is it now, huh? Where is it now?
Easy, sailor. Easy. Put the gun down, Joe.
Yeah, nobody's judging you, man. It's cool. I'll just put this back in your purse next to your tampons.
Pointing a gun at his pals doesn't only make Joe a terrible friend, it makes him guilty of unlawful display of a firearm. He can be handed 1 year jail sentence for it. He also charged with vandalism for the massive hole he shot in the table. That would lead to another year in the clink. Like, just imagine getting 12 whole months of your life stolen all the way because you broke a bank tape. The police play an important role in functioning society. They aren't some club you can just walk up to and join. That is, unless you're best buds with a
Okay, everybody won that one, I suppose.
after a long day of badass cop duties like refilling shelf paper and looking after the office gerbil Lieutenant Nibbles, who by the way outranks him in the force. When he leaves to attend to another degrading job, you guys wonder if Joe is truly happy doing this kind of work. The next day, Peter's having car troubles and catches a ride with Joe. An incoming dispatch call informs him of a possible drug deal nearby, and Peter persuades him
We have another flash sale.
doing his normal boring jobs. The two of them swoop in on the house and are supposed to wait for backup, but Peter gets way too carried away playing cop.
Nice try, scumbag, but I got your squishy drugs right here. Uh-oh.
I love how he doesn't even look disgusted, just mildly disappointed in himself. Later that day, Joe picks up Peter and allows him to secretly accompany him on duty again. The pair cruise around Quahog, feel like the coolest cops ever, and foil a bunch of crimes using Peter's super realistic disguises. Joe shamelessly steals all the credit, and after getting blackmailed by Peter, he invites his buddy along for one last bust for old time's sake. The last race went well, but Peter, being the smooth-brained oaf he is, it is inevitable that something will eventually go wrong, and that day is today.
Am I getting the Robbie?
Peter, put the gun down!
On the floor, punks. Everybody dies. Ah! My already irritated eyes!
Joe calls for backup, but there's no time to wait around as Peter's already getting beat up with vaping accessories. So he wheels into the store and uses his awesome combat skills to kick the criminals' asses with just the strength of his upper body. Yeah, he works out alright. After realizing he fought this one all on his own, Joe feels really proud of himself for once. But allowing a non-officer, let alone a dangerous halfwit like Peter to accompany him on duty is clearly negligent behavior.
Seven.
No way Joe's not going to be serving at least 4 years.
Oh, that's 17.
Reckless endangerment. Dozens of innocent pedestrians could have been splattered on the pavement by that moron waving his gun here and there, and everywhere. If that doesn't diminish the pride he felt at the end of the episode, I don't know what will. Fraud cops don't make tons of money, so when Bonnie finally gave birth after 7 long years, Joe was desperate to pay off the medical bill. Susie Swanson has just been born. The arrival of his beautiful daughter should be a happy time for Joe, but he's too worried about the $20,000 hospital bill that he cannot afford.
Not being able to pay my child's hospital bill somehow makes me feel like less of a man.
Why the hell is he getting his diaper changed in full view of police? This is a home charge to get hospital.
But family guys,
Pay the loan shark back, and there's only one way to raise that amount of money in such a short amount of time.
Wow, Peter, I gotta say, this lemonade stand was a really good idea. It's selling really well.
That's because it has my secret ingredient in it. Vodka.
Okay, I was totally expecting expecting him to say either. As the lemonade stand clearly isn't going to work out, Joe tries to raise the money by opening an exotic massage parlor. But the women at Go.A.T have absolutely zero interest in getting touched by any of these guys, especially that pervy looking one on the far left.
Oh yeah, just what I need. To be rubbed down by a big fatty, an old black guy, a cripple, and a pervert.
Raising the money himself obviously is not going to go well, so Joe turns to Lois's filthy rich father, Carter Petersmith, for help. He gets the cash out for Joe, but there's no way this greedy tycoon figure is going to hand over even a single dollar.
In about an hour, I'm gonna piss away 20 grand.
Because Carter selfishly drank away the money he needed, Joe gets beat up by the Loan Sharks minions. They'll be coming back soon in desperate times called the Desperate Wizards. This means Joe and the guys will have to rob Studio Carter. They plan the heist for Saturday, the Petersmith's annual bring all your cash to put it into our safe party, and considering the long guest list, there could be as much as $40 million in the vault. That's like $10 million each, more than enough for Joe to pay back the Loan Shark, and just about enough for Quagmire to produce his own movie. Peter is so excited to get sweet revenge on his jerky father-in-law for the first time in 20 years, and while Joe monitors the mansion from Spooner Street, he, Quagmire, and Cleveland execute the heist.
Looks like I'm just gonna have to cut through it. Good thing I brought Reese Witherspoon's chin.
Penile identification required.
Let me handle this.
That's amazing. How the hell did you match it?
Oh, I didn't match the shape. I just stuck it in there and broke it.
What is the most unattractive male first name in the English language?
Cheap.
Classic grape lollipop has
What do you mean?
back. Well, rude.
Ooh.
Welcome to the Equitone Podcast, where we talk about all things frequent.
He's hoping for some.
Cheap.
No one.
Joe tells the guys to grab the Joe and get the hell out when Lois suddenly storms the very obvious surveillance van parked outside her home. She turns to talk Joe out of robbing her father and warns him that he'll get caught and will go to prison. That's a risk that Joe is willing to take, but Lois still pleads with him to think a little Susie.
You can't watch her grow up from jail. You'll miss running after her as she learns to walk. I mean, riding bikes with her as dancing at a wedding. Well, my point is, you'll know what you're doing is wrong.
Lois trying so hard not to offend Joe when he's literally trying to steal $40 million from her inheritance. Joe goes the heist off for the sake of his baby girl, but he does get the 20 grand in the end after Lois asks her father for money to hire a divorce lawyer.
Lois? You're joking, right? Lois?
Well, Joe never actually stole any money from Carter. Simply attempting to is enough to get him charged with burglary. And a conviction would mean 5 years in jail. But, I mean, at least he'll have his friends to keep him company. That's half of Joe's disgusting crimes down, and the cop sentence has almost soared past a whole decade. If those
No, I feel like if anyone shows up, they can get a shout out in the morning.
These next ones, they're insane. Halloween is the season to scare, and Joe once pulled a prank so utterly terrifying on Quagmire that I'm surprised he didn't turn addict celibate. It's October the 1st, and Joe's prank. Every year, his friends nominate one person in their group to be the butt of their awesome Halloween pranks. Well, he's not at home knowing his friends are on him. It's not safe to leave the house, but he should be able to dash the mailbox and back without getting pranked.
Guys, be careful. This isn't my box.
Oh, yeah, sure. And whose is it? It's mine. I'm Dick Dump, and I'd appreciate it if you hooligans didn't get your eggs all over my parcel.
Sorry, I keep getting your mail, Dick. Hey, what's in there anyway?
Embarrassing stuff.
Whatever's inside, it can't be as embarrassing as the name Pump. No, I have to respond. I see. Pump deserves by doing what he does best. Carter the jerk.
Wow, that was terrific. Yes,
It was good for me, too. Got you again, Quagmire.
You said you were that waitress from Finley.
I lied.
You jerk.
I didn't feel anything. But you did. Happy Halloween.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Swanson, the prankster who went too far. As if tricking Quagmire into sleeping with him wasn't bad enough, Joe ambushes him later that night with another sick prank.
on you. I already got it. Meningitis. I'm a carrier. Gonorrhea. Patient zero. I have to do better than that.
I don't know, Joe. That's it. We're out of known diseases.
Catching one of Quagmire's many STDs would be the ultimate payback for sleeping with him without consent. Joe's little pranks are not only demented, they were illegal. Quagmire never knew to screw you, Joe. The option of doing something
It took a while, but you got it done in the end.
spreading disease. Sure, Glenn already had every STD under the sun, but it's still a crime nonetheless. You're probably aware by now that Joe sucks at being a cop. But the biggest screw up of his career was that time Quagmire literally murdered someone, and Joe not only didn't stop him, he helped. Joe and Peter pay Quagmire a visit only to discover that he has unalived himself.
Holy crap! Oh my god! He must have auto-aligned himself! Yeah, while he was watching Clown? Yeah, baby.
What the
Yeah, baby. Dying while getting off to that is definitely the top 10 most humiliating deaths on record. Joe checks Glenn's pulse, and he's still alive, apparently. He's in a coma, and his sister comes to visit him in the hospital with her abusive boyfriend, Jeff. Through tears, she sings her brother a very concerning song from their childhood, hoping it'll make him feel better.
Glenn, don't die from automobiles and go fishing with you.
Childhood?
Tomorrow, October 31st, to the...
Brenda's beautiful singing heals Glenn, and when he's discharged from the hospital, Jeff and Brenda stay the night. He's still recovering and needs plenty of rest, but he won't be able to sleep a wink with I've never heard of anger management Jeff in the house. He beats poor Brenda black and blue every day and night for 3 days. But Joe, an actual cop, won't do jack about it despite there being so much evidence of abuse. Quagmire stages an intervention, but Brenda won't need Jeff because they're getting married and she's pregnant. Glenn's at his wit's end and sees only one option to protect her and the child.
Three of us. We go over there, and we do what's faster.
Whoa, Quagmire.
Joe pushes back on the plan at first, but after seeing Jeff hit Brenda with his own eyes. Oh, he's also down to kill this oxygen thief. Quagmire, Peter, and Joe invite Jeff on an annual midnight hunting trip, and the bastard, of course, jumps at the chance to kill some defenseless animals. They all gather around the campfire. Yes, I'm thinking about SpongeBob song right now, and they try to act natural, but this wouldn't be an episode of Family Guy if Mr. Blabbermouth didn't screw everything up. Come on, Jets.
Well, what the hell are we doing out here? I thought we were gonna... Oh, Jeff, do you like loud sentences?
Peter doesn't even look drunk. Like he's even that dumb when sober. Quagmire prepares his gun for when Jeff comes back, but gets a gun pointed at his head instead. Jeff knocks out Joe and Peter and forces Glenn to drive deeper into the woods. And when they're someplace nobody will ever see or hear them ever again, he tells Quagmire to get ready to die. Glenn convinces him to settle this like a man, and he probably should have just let Jeff blow his head off because his weak ass is about to die a slow and painful death.
Oh no. Oh man.
He's literally lying there like roadkill, and Jeff barely even has a scratch on him. Jeff starts digging a hole for Quagmire's body, but this creep is an experienced autoerotic asphyxiator.
Wow, I killed you!
I'll never dare you, bastard.
Rest in peace, Peter's car. Burn in hell, Jeff. When the guys return home without Jeff, Brenda's beside herself worrying about what happened to him. But don't worry, Joe's got that covered.
Dear Brenda, I have decided to leave you. It's too good for me, and you and our unborn child would be better off. P.S. If the cops Joe, Peter, and last night, it was, I will come back and not only hit you, but I will murder garbage. And your baby is going to...
It's a little rough, Peter. I didn't write it. It's gotta sound like you wrote it. Plus, she kinda is
Pretty harsh, Joe. Pretty harsh. We can all agree that Jeff is an abusive a-hole who won't be missed, but that doesn't give Quagmire a free pass for killing him, nor does it get Joe a vote for writing that note to cover up the murder. He didn't assist with the actual killing, so he can't be charged with accessory to murder. However, he did knowingly help Quagmire get away with his crime by writing that note pretending to be Jeff. If that evidence was presented to a jury, Joe would be sure convicted of accessory after fact. The penalty is half the maximum sentence for murder, so he'd be spending 12 years and 6 months in jail at the bare minimum. Jail time in exchange for saving Brenda's life is definitely a bargain for Quagmire. I don't think Joe would be too happy with that. Watching two long-lost family members get reunited should be a heartwarming experience. But when Joe's father came to Go.A.T to see his son after years apart from him, he didn't even meet with the right person. Father's Day is coming up, but Joe hasn't spoken to his dad in years and has no idea where he is. Not wanting his friend to spend the holiday alone, Peter tracks Bud Swanson down on the internet and invites him to spend Father's Day with his son. While they were all expecting Joe to be over the moon about this, he's not happy at all. His dad has no idea he's a paraplegic and loves to make fun of the disabled, so there's no way in hell Joe is going to let Bud see him in a wheelchair. But since his dad is already on the way here, he's going to have to hide the fact that he can't walk. I wonder how these four rocket scientists will pull that off.
Check it out. This is how we're gonna.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we don't have pants on the front legs of this horse and strap Joe behind the horse's neck. And then we put Cinnamon's head up the back, simply hid the rest of the horse behind his curtain.
Very moist, Peter.
And to induce movement, I'm gonna offer this dampened kitchen towel.
Gravity's out of control!
Doesn't look real.
Bud hasn't even arrived yet. He's already driven the horse away. So now, how are they supposed to hide their security? By making Peter pretend to be Joe, of course. Quagmire helps him squeeze into a corset that hides most of his fat, but also makes him look like he has double D's. And after putting on Joe's clothes, he's ready to receive his father.
Hey, bud.
Dad, Joe, I'm Joe. You're my dad.
Wow, I guess it really has been a long time. I barely recognized.
Well, I could say the same for you. Sometimes I don't understand why people laugh.
Peter and Bud have a wonderful father-son day, forcing two terrified girls to make out at gunpoint.
And you're probably wondering what the real Joe is doing during all this. Well, he's not hiding in a closet or anything. He's actually taking Peter's identity and is off for a lovely Father's Day dinner with Lois and the kids. Yeah, he's got the glasses and everything. Oh, this will take some to get Gumby over there into the car.
Yeah,
That's the guy who emailed me? Huh. No wonder it was a typo. He's a waterhead, right?
yeah, he's a man.
Pathetic.
Thanks. Stewie's a total cutie pie. The other two, I get along.
Peter's having so much fun with Bud, and he invites the guy to move in with him permanently. And Joe is, of course, pissed about this. Later that day, Peter and Bud go outside and play trash together and mock Joe for smuggling to take out the garbage. Peter walks over to him and orders him to go back inside. Your presence as a disabled person is irritating. Joe has had enough and demands his identity back, but Peter ain't budging. He then starts to fight with Joe, forgetting that he's a literal trained cop. Peter's mistake. Take that from him.
You're getting your ass kicked by a helpless spaghetti-legged cripple!
Please, son, you can't let yourself get beat up by a guy in a wheelchair.
Your son is a guy in a wheelchair.
Joe takes out Peter's glasses and tries to get his blood and eventually realizes who he is. His son explains that he was shot in the line of duty and kept the secret out of fear of being made fun of. Bud replies that he only ever mocked disabled people because he couldn't stand the thought of someone he loved becoming one of them, and the two make up with a but their father-son time not to occur behind a visitation barrier, as Joe is now spending 3 years in jail for that brutal attack on Peter. So as a paraplegic with 3 dumbass friends and colleagues who don't respect him, life can sometimes feel pretty hopeless for poor Joe. And yet, so Joe, he reached his limit. The guy who's checking out a billboard for Zisto put it. And Peter thinks it is a real food goal. He's gonna prove to his incomplete friends that he is right here.
Peter, be careful up there.
Is it? But there is a kid up here.
The kid must have climbed up there thinking the exact same thing as Peter. That guy's the literal proof he has the intelligence of an 8-year-old. Joe recognized the kid as the missing boy who disappeared a week ago and called the fire department to get Peter and Mikey down safely. Despite Peter finding a lost child by chance and Joe actually being the one who called for help, Mr. Cricket is regarded as a hero, and Mayor West awards him with a giant gold key sitting. Seeing the whole town honor Peter makes Joe feel sad and underappreciated, especially since he's served in the force for 22 years at this point, and not a single person has ever clapped for him. He listens to Peter's speech and becomes completely inspired by this comment he makes.
Can I save that boy? I wasn't thinking. I just do.
That's why he's had ringworm 11 times. He will roll in anything.
Sure I did, Joe. I never stopped to think. That's why I've had ringworm 11 times. I will roll in anything.
Joe decides it's time for him to stop thinking and to start doing. So he immediately quits his job, breaks up with Bonnie, and wheels away satisfied that he's become a new Joe. The next day, he takes the guys with him on a road trip to Niagara Falls, but the natural beauty is sure to be diminished by Peter if he acts anywhere near as gross as he does in the car.
Man, I am filling these Gatorade bottles as fast as I'm drinking them.
Joe ignores Peter's confession of drinking his own pee as he just spotted some cows that he wants to tip over because YOLO. He trespasses on the farmer's land, but pathetically fails to push a cow even 1 millimeter. The guys stop at the nose over the night, and while everybody's asleep, Joe makes yet another impulsive decision, this time by gate crashing a high school dinner party and bringing 3 emo teens back.
Yeah.
They can smoke,
Yeah, of course you can. And just
they arrive at the beautiful night
here, of course.
Everybody's in awe of magnificent place in the world and its place to exit.
Goodbye, fella.
Joe miraculously survives by getting caught in
We
branch
are
fire by the
going
rescue team after
to
saving a backpack and hat.
get something cool here.
Peter, the guys have him tied to a luggage cart and wheeled back to their hotel room. They need to take him back to Quahog so they can get the help he desperately needs. But since they're already here, they might as well enjoy the world.
Oh, I'm only spending 5, bro. I'm gonna be on a strict budget right now.
Making Joe feel a little better. Yes, the door will be open so we can get some fresh breeze, and the idiots really should see this one coming. Peter, Quagmire, and Cleveland fall into the rapidly flowing water, and Joe tries to
All right,
save
yeah,
them by
yeah, no problem.
he's ever seen in action movies.
I'm doing great.
Guys, keep swallowing water. We'll drink our way out.
So for another mini game here. Oh, 2v2. See here. Yeah, I'm off for natural cards here. So.
Can't even move his legs, but he still beat every single one of us in a real life game of Temple Run. Seeing his friends almost die, Joe realized his life really is worth living. Plus, everyone finally got him that applause he's been waiting his whole career for. Back in Quahog, Joe gets his job back and arranges for 2 guys from his whole money so he can save her and be taken back. But when Tuesday comes, he forgets the whole thing.
And what about Bonnie? Well, I got a plan for that. I hired some guys to come to me and assault her, and I'll come in and save her, and she'll be assaulting me back.
Joe, today's Tuesday.
Well, cool.
The new Joe committed several
Come on,
crimes
you
in that episode.
fucker.
He trespassed on agricultural land to try and push an innocent cow over. That'll earn him 1 year in jail. We got the croak situation. Now, croak is a street word for cocaine mixed with meth, and Joe can be charged with possessing both drugs, so we'll need to boost his sentence by an extra 6 years.
The power to save lives is within you.
Uh,
And get paid for your time.
okay, we're almost done here, bro. Really like this. And we gotta.
In addition to that, Mr. Swanson's also gained 20 years for having
Well,
his whole time. Thank the heavens her 7-year pregnancy was over by that point. Ever wondered how Joe ended up in a wheelchair in the first place? Well, he was shot on the job many years ago, and he's been seeking revenge on the pricker who did it ever since. Joe is drinking in the drunken clam, and his attention is drawn away from his beer to the news as notorious fugitive Bobby Briggs has finally been captured after 15 years. This is a super emotional time for Joe, as that son of a gun was the guy responsible for putting him in his wheelchair.
Bobby Briggs, you're really here, Bobby Briggs.
Why are you tired?
Joe Swansonson, my undercover cop. I'll put you up forever. Ready to spend it with an annoying voiced wife. He meant that.
So Joe was grunge back in the 90s. He looked so cool. It's a shame he lost his sense of style with the use of his legs. To celebrate the capture of the jerk who shot him, Joe throws a Justice for Joe barbecue at his place. But before he even gets to try a burger, Tom Tucker announces that Briggs escaped custody and is nowhere to be seen. Filled with rage, Joe wheels right into the chief's office and demands to be put on the Briggs case, but is ordered to go back to solving the mystery of the guy who's been rubbing his butt all over the Dunkin' Donuts. After Peter suggests that they go after the guys themselves, they all head back to Joe's and enter a room that shows how much of a stalker the guy's been in these past 15 years. Joe reads Briggs' FBI profile and discovers that he dated a woman who currently works at a strip club in Atlantic City. So that's the first place they'll be heading.
Wait, man, you ever been to Atlantic City before?
At this point, there has to be one of Quagmire's spawn in every city on Earth. Glenn telepathically finds out Bobby Briggs' address during a strip dance with his ex-girlfriend, and the 3 guys soon swoon in on a 2820 Ocean and take the lock to apartment 2. They spread out and explore the filthy rundown home, where all Peter goofs off and traps back as Joe finds Briggs tucked up in his bed. He points his gun at him, but being an experienced fugitive, he escapes through the window. The guys race to the roof and chase after Briggs with a shocking amount of athleticism on Peter's part. That's his yearly 10 calories burned, guys. Quagmire hammer throws Joe to the next building when he doesn't make it all the way.
take as much as you can.
Peter has to do is pull him back to power. Taking a fall
Okay, you know what? 12, we'll take it.
from plummeting to the ground. He rescues Joe before he falls, and he and Quagmire throw him off the next building. Those paralyzed legs break his fall, but all that effort was for naught, because Briggs has gotten away. And to make a bad situation happening with our investigation?
Yeah, we're just gonna put this game away early.
They've got to get out of there before these corrupt cops do something terrible to them. Luckily, one virus can solve just about any problem with this long.
Incredible. Need it? Good. We're gonna have to go with the acetylene torch piece. My STDs help it burn brighter. Okay, let's go.
Okay, bro, you're now officially a mod.
Yes, Joe is that determined to make this bastard pay. They win. They wait scorching heat for Briggs to the U.S.-Mexico border, and when he finally shows up, it's go time. Bobby Briggs is about to finish what he started all those years ago, but Joe disarms him in the blink of an eye. Now he has Briggs' gun, and Briggs has nowhere to run. He can kill him or demand a heartfelt apology. They never know, Joe.
I'm not married.
15 years for this moment, Briggs. Any idea yourself into a wheelchair? To have your wife look at you, the park, the border plane.
Okay, so we're gonna have to.
It's not all that. But I'm not gonna. I'm not here.
Well, what are you gonna?
I don't arrest criminals.
No!
By the way, you're under arrest.
Joe only wanted to cripple Briggs, but accidentally shot a major artery. Now he's dead. But at least he died in a convenient place to dump the body. Now, you may be thinking that this was manslaughter, but that's actually not the case. Bobby died from intentional harm inflicted by Joe, and that's what makes this a murder rather than an accidental killing. If the jury found him guilty of murdering Briggs, he'd be spending the next 25 years in Stony Lonesome with a minimum life sentence for murder in Rhode Island. Oh, and an extra 10 years would be added on top of that for stealing the cop car. You know, after Quagmire cut their handcuffs. He probably thought Peter was the worst friend ever, but in the episode Old World Harm, Joe did something so evil and psychopathic, I'm genuinely worried that he might be a secret serial killer or something. Lois has finally saved enough money to go on a couple's vacation, and that same day, Peter gets busy with another one of his Darwin Award-winning shenanigans.
To 1,000 and beyond.
That's as high as he can count.
Lois is already pissed at Peter for wrecking the house, but she's gonna be blood thirsty when she finds out that he spent all the vacation money making that stupid DIY jetpack. However, Peter will live to see another day, as Joe has very generously allowed them to stay at his mom's condo in Florida. In the taxi to their destination, Lois is pleasantly surprised that her husband has actually managed to arrange a nice, normal vacation. But when they arrive, it doesn't take long for her to realize that she's in a fucking retirement home. But soon the Griffins are enjoying being the youngest, ugliest people in the home. It's like everybody wants a piece of them.
Before we harvest the organs of these two young meatbags, decide who gets what. So, if you want a body part,
Yeah, I'll take the udders and the hooves.
what? How?
That's a guy? But I saw him eating grass earlier.
I don't know, maybe he felt guilty about eating all that candy and tried to even it out by eating some ass.
Well,
The residents eye up Lois and Peter at breakfast, and the couple remain blissfully unaware that the evil old folks are planning on having them butchered to death. But Lois later starts to sense something's up when she and Peter are strangely required to get their blood pressure taken for a couples massage. She sneaks around the back of the clinic and stumbles upon an organ room.
Hard to misinterpret that.
Inside, there's a whole freaking stock of harvested organs and a blueprint detailing which organs they want from her. And
Go
Peter
back in.
was better get the hell back up because this massage is about to get bloody real quick.
They're trying to steal our organs. Let's go. What's up?
At least some good fun we came from that boxing career she had. The masseuse alerts the residents that their organs have escaped, and Lois and Peter get chased by the angry Jatrix on their mobility scooters. They make it to the gates, but the scary old people are closing in on them. Lois is ready to kick some senior citizen butt, but they all scram after realizing they are a few minutes before dinner. The gate then opens, and the couple head home, wondering how the hell Joe was in the dark about all this. Or was he?
Did you get? Damn it! No, it's fine. I'll see if I can get Cleveland good.
Shouldn't he be choosing a victim with a similar build to him? Like, Peter's obese legs will give him, like, a chronic chub rub, and Cleveland's, I don't even tell you what's wrong with that idea. And besides, surely this selfish bastard's not actually harmless enough to maim another person, let alone someone he calls a friend.
Hey, bud, how was Florida?
Well, all right, never mind.
Legs don't technically count as organs, so Joe can't be charged with illegal organ harvesting. He can, however, be charged with arranging the dismemberment of Cleveland's legs. That would fall into crime with mayhem and carries a 20-year sentence. Let's not forget that the
Joe managed to get 21 coins.
the penalty for attempted murder is 20 years. That's 40 for foiled double homicide of his own friends. If we tally up all of Joe's crimes, his total prison sentence comes in at 179 years and 3 months long. So far, Quahog's best and brightest have managed to amass 657 years worth of prison time and $3,410,000 in fines. Cleveland Brown is about to beat all that in one go. Don't have that mustache and soft boy spoiled fellas. This guy's going straight to the slammer, and honestly, it's about time. Kicking off the list is Cleveland, totally forgetting about his stepson Rollo, and boy, does that negligence cost him a whole lot. Yeah, Cleveland isn't winning any Father of the Year awards anytime soon. In the episode Fat and Wet, Cleveland impulsively tries to buy a swimming pool. The only justification I can give this is that maybe he was going through a midlife crisis. He shows off the new pool he bought, but things spell trouble when Rollo almost gets into the pool.
Rollo! What did I tell you about getting too close to this pool?
Calm down, Donna. The boy's just trying to have some fun.
Don't tell me to calm down. I told you I think this pool is dangerous. It's like now.
Let's be real, it's Cleveland we're talking about. Listening to advice isn't exactly his strong suit. When Donna heads out, she gives Cleveland very clear instructions.
You keep an eye on Rollo while I run to the store. Make sure he stays out of the pool. Cleveland. Cleveland, do you hear me?
Donna isn't the answer, huh? When the dude is all relaxed and chilling with exploded peace, he leaves, and of course, it doesn't take long for disaster to strike.
Oh, he sees an opening and he go.
Help! I can't swim.
No, about the mushroom.
Somebody help me!
But no, that's not the worst part.
Oh my God, no! You're doing another season of The Bachelor?
Dude, what's wrong with you? A kid just drowned right next to you. Rollo's body surfaces back to the top of the pool and floats to Cleveland, and you think that's where he finally realized what happened. Well,
Wait a minute. I don't remember buying a toaster shaped like your dad did. Rollo, my angel. Oh, can you hear me? Oh God, if you die, I am never getting laid again.
Cleveland tries all he can to bring Rollo back.
I should have done this before the plunger.
You think? All of his methods fail, so he goes for a final option.
I gotta bury the body. Even better. Rollo, are you okay?
He might be, but not you, Cleveland. You need some mental help. Along with me. Rollo is just happy to be alive and wants to tell Donna all about Cleveland being a hero, but not so bad, kiddo.
Well, if your mother finds out you were running around this pool, woohoo! Boy, will she be mad at you. She might even ban you from the pool completely.
Well, what can I say? This hero genius would be charged with negligence and child endangerment. This is for failure to
That's the reason.
responsible manner when he was supposed to be supervising Rollo. He'd be facing 2 years imprisonment and a fine of $10,000. And that's how we're starting this video off. As we go on, the crimes get worse and worse.
Short, sweet, and simple.
He messes up when he decides to teach kid a lesson that goes horribly wrong. It all starts in the episode Skip Day. Junior is given an award for being the only student to show up in school on Skip Day. That would be a mark of academic seriousness, and any parent should be proud of that when that parent is Cleveland.
Look, Junior, you know I think you're a great kid.
Thank you.
Quiet. But if you want other people to respect you, you can't always blindly follow the rules.
The rules are our friends.
Well, if you want any real friends, you better start standing up to authority.
And so, in Cleveland's twisted way of parenting, he decides to tutor Junior on how to become tougher.
I want you to be a renegade.
Okay,
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Don't say okay to everything.
sorry.
And don't say sorry all the time.
Okay.
No! Oh, forget it. Just go to bed.
Of course, Junior is struggling to keep up, and Cleveland, his patience is running thin, decides to speed up his son's learning process.
Here, chug this beer.
I'm not good. Plus, I'm on allergy medication that shouldn't be mixed with alcohol. But if you say so.
Brian face me so hard right now. Who do I even blame? Cleveland for being such a jerk of a dad or Junior having no spine of his own. But whose fault is that? Junior gulps the beer and surprise, surprise, he ends up in a hospital bed.
I'm sorry. We did all we could. He's dead. Junior, please don't leave me. Okay.
You're hopeless. Cleveland will be facing charges for child endangerment again, or reckless endangerment for knowingly giving his son something that could harm him, especially since it resulted in hospitalization. Penalty for child endangerment will have him paying a fine of $10,000 and 2 years imprisonment. But for also supplying a minor with alcohol, he'll be facing another fine of $5,000 and a year behind bars. So in total, that's 3 years and $15K. In the episode Field of Streams, Cleveland takes things way too far by breaking into the school to steal back his old jersey. That's right, he risks a felony charge, all for a dusty piece of fabric. Cleveland decides to visit his alma mater to only be disappointed by what he finds.
Look at this place. The bleachers are covered with racist, occasionally hilarious graffiti. I'm surprised the team can even play on this mess.
Oh no, there is no team. When Wallen became principal, he disbanded the baseball program. For someone who was the school's baseball star during his time, Cleveland decides to do something about it.
Ollie, the school needs a baseball team.
Can't afford it. Not with the popularity of the math club and the Fluffers, my acapella singing group.
What if I could raise the money before the season starts?
Why not? I'd love to see you raise $5,000 in a week.
And at this point, I gotta ask, does Cleveland really care about the baseball team, or is it just for his ego? Anyways, as I'm pretty sure the saying goes, put your money where your heart is, so Cleveland decides to raise money.
We've made $422 days. We're on our way.
You're doing terrible, man. Jack me up. Let's go. Thankfully, Terry comes through with a check for $120,000. The money speeds things up a bit, and the field is ready.
Isn't Peach just so adorable?
Now Cleveland steps in as head coach and decides
Two.
to have Cleveland Jr. join the baseball team. But his son is not the athletic type.
I'm signing up for a different after-school activity. Math club.
Frickin' nerd. Back me up. There it is. As if having his son sign up for math club wasn't bad enough for his pride, Cleveland runs into his former coach.
So, I see you're still a fan of the chewing tobacco. Hot brown. What are you doing back in town, you big-headed SOB? Believe it or not, I'm the Growler's new head coach. Unfortunately, my son would rather join the math club. And you're just gonna sit there blubbering into your beer? Well, not now. What kind of coach are you?
The meeting moves Cleveland, and he decides to convince Junior to sign up. That's Cleveland Brown Jr. wearing the original jersey his father made famous. After 25 years, Hot Brown number 9 is back at the plate. You just know this is a disaster waiting to happen. The jersey doesn't make the player. Like number 9 is a hot brown mess. Brown number 9 makes you hate the game itself. The Growlers should retire that jersey again. Retire it to the can. This is what happens when you force kids to do stuff they're not meant for. And so for them, it's all the same.
Just so y'all don't have to see the atrocity. Yeah, but
Oh no, where's my dad's jersey? Someone stole my dad's jersey!
Not just someone. This security footage should answer all your questions.
He steals his own jersey back from his kid. Bro, that's just despicable. And worst of all, Junior gets to watch him do this on the security tape.
fucking man, you monkey ass
What are
nigga.
you watching? The Cleveland show? Ba-da-ba-ba-oh.
Was it really worth it? The legal trouble Cleveland's going to be dealing with is not cheap. For breaking and entering, he'll be facing 1 year in jail and a $4,000 fine. Then for stealing the jersey, which is basically theft, he'll also get 3 years behind bars and a fine of $2,500. Add it all up, and Cleveland will be facing 4 years in prison and $6,500 for a jersey. That is mind-boggling. Next up on the list is Cleveland's many, many moments of public indecency. Now, for sure, most of the time it's not exactly his fault. His house just keeps getting wrecked by his terrible neighbors.
Peter.
No. Hey, can you mow that towel rack down here? Thank you.
But there's also the time he got fired for having a tiny weeny part of his junk showing below his postal shorts uniform.
Oh, yeah, that's a half-stroke bad dangle angle right there.
Oh no, the whole town's seen it.
That went down in the episode Unzipped Code. Peter and the gang tried raising money to help Jerome pay for a surgery after an accident got him in a wheelchair. So the gang gets together on a conference call and comes up with an idea.
You know, the local firehouse made a sexy miniature calendar, and it raised it. Don't tell anyone, but I heard not all 12 of those guys are from Copa.
Who would we tell that to?
I don't know, just saying. So,
That's actually not a bad idea.
You know, when Quagmire claims something is not a bad idea, better watch out, disaster's brewing. So the guys decide to run a photo shoot for the uniform calendar, and Cleveland is a little too excited for the role.
There we go. Now throw that bad boy up on the mailbox. You're a natural. You're like Giselle, Beyonce, and Naomi Campbell all at once.
The poses Cleveland strikes are so over the top, even Quagmire's up raising an eyebrow.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close this, okay? Get my house assessed.
The photos get published, and the money is raised to help Jerome. But there's one small hiccup. His photo gets a little more attention than others.
Oh no, the whole town's seen it.
Damn, Mr. Brown. Larry Bird ought to be diving through here any second, because that's a loose ball.
And then he gets the quote at work.
Do you have a problem with the carrying capacity of your standard issue S1104 canvas section?
No, sir.
I see. So then why, may I ask, do you feel the need to carry around an extra sack?
But this incident is nothing compared to the time Cleveland scarred poor little Stewie for life. It was bad.
oh no, they're covered in my hot tea. You can wash yourself off in the way the clues it.
Whoa.
Doing this in a public restroom? Now that's beyond just being illegal. Ever heard of a motel, dude? Poor Stewie didn't just see something he'll never forget. He also had to hear it.
You know, I can just wash it off when I get home.
Why? What's in there? Oh, oh yeah.
Oh, hell no.
That's double the trauma. For public exposure, Cleveland will be facing 1 year imprisonment and a fine of $1,000. But with Stewie involved, it becomes exposure to a minor, a very serious offense, adding another 4 years and a $50,000 fine. So Cleveland's looking at about 5 years in prison and a $51,000 fine. After Cleveland moves in with Donna, he's determined to win over the kids and become the ultimate stepdad. So he pulls off a stunt so catastrophically dumb that it doesn't just ruin his chances with the family, it puts him on a collision course with PETA. So in the episode Dad Dog Daddy Dance, Cleveland tries to bond with his new stepdaughter, Roberta.
Roberta, congratulations on getting a date to the daddy-daughter dinner dance.
I don't have a date.
You do now.
You have brought a cancer to our family.
Sorry, Cleveland, you just gotta keep trying, man.
Hey, Roberta, I know you're on the fence about going to the dance, but I thought maybe this would help you decide.
Oh my God. Are these real?
Fuck you.
Hell no. Just
DK,
go
that's
to
why I
the
know I
dance,
fucking like
then
you,
you
bitch.
got your mama a diamond yet.
Well, you didn't have to be so blunt, dude. Anyway, Donna steps in, Roberta finally agrees. That excitement quickly turns to horror when this happens.
Hey, new stepdaddy, you are doing a great job. Now go get that cake. What? We gotta keep this a secret or the kids will hate me forever.
Since
DK.
there's no sign of sexual abuse, I'll go ahead and get written for you. Since there's no sign of sexual abuse.
Come on, dude, you're only making things worse. But not Cleveland takes it a step further. Marlo shows up at breakfast to complain that Meadowlark Lemon, yeah, that's the dog's name,
Okay,
never
those are
came home. So Cleveland decides to help.
Meadowlark Lemon!
Got him.
Meadowlark Lemon! I don't think he's here.
If we don't find him, I'm gonna start using drugs, probably.
Probably.
Pretending to search for a dog he killed and disposed of.
Nothing. Well, not nothing, but no dog. Well,
But the
no
dog.
dog, but no Meadowlark Lemon.
How long will you keep up this act?
He's not here either.
Well, he keeps going until he just can't anymore. And after getting advice about honesty from his new pals, Cleveland decides to confess.
I accidentally drove over his head with both my left rear tire and then my left front tire. Curious, I stepped out of my vehicle and saw his mangled, lifeless body
pool of his own blood. Uh, and now the hard part. I had no idea that in the hours that followed, Lester and his family would eat Meadowlark Lemon.
As if that wasn't horrible enough, he tries to make amends.
Hey, it's time I come out here. I got a surprise for you.
Cleveland, what have you done?
I'd like to introduce you all to our new dog, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Just how is this supposed to make things better? Ronald doesn't even hide his disgust.
You can't just replace my dog like Brad Pitt replaced Jennifer Aniston, or John Mayo replaced Jennifer Aniston, or Vince Vaughn replaced Jennifer Aniston, or that munch from the Counting Crows replaced. The point is, my dog is not Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, a dog isn't Jennifer Aniston, Cleveland, even though it might have been an accident trying to cover it would have got Cleveland charged with animal cruelty and abuse. Here's a 5 years imprisonment and a hefty fine of $100,000 for that animal cruelty felony you just got. Next, Cleveland doesn't just dabble in petty theft. No. He roped in his own son Wello to pull off the heist as well. Honestly, I'd love to get my hands on the parenting book that suggested turning your kids into criminal accomplices was a good idea. Now, if this is just a one-time thing, maybe I wouldn't look the other way. But it will weaken lots of it was.
Try to get like 8 of them this time. I want to make
Lots of it was.
Try to get like 8 of them this time. I want to make bruschetta.
Bro, did you guys see that? He's been dressing up his son Rollo as a squirrel to steal tomatoes from the Griffin's garden. And there's even a quota for the poor boy to meet. Initially, I was just ready to slap this with a theft charge and call it a day, but the more you think about it, the worse it gets. And he's already dressing his son up as a squirrel. For repeatedly forcing his son into criminal activity, Cleveland isn't just guilty of theft, he's facing child exploitation charges. Using a child for illegal activities like this is a serious offense, and so combined, Cleveland could be looking at 10 years in prison plus a $20,000 fine. I really hope those tomatoes are worth it, bucko. Now, Cleveland is not exactly a pilot, right? But then he decides to take the air in a helicopter, and it's an absolute disaster. So the episode Nanny Goes, Cleveland ends up with Peter's old Peter copter. Cleveland photos?
Yeah, I have dibs on whatever silliness Peter loses interest in. Remember this?
To the Cleveland Copter!
Peter just gives out old stuff that he's born with? I wonder what else he's no longer interested in. With absolutely no experience, Cleveland decides to give the Cleveland copter a spin.
The mustache obscures my view!
Dude, what if there was someone in that house he just blew up? The courts are gonna have a field day with this one. First up, reckless endangerment, because Cleveland behind the controls is essentially handing the keys to a toddler. That's like 5 years in jail and a $50,000 fine. Then there's destruction of property for crash landing into someone's house. Add another 10 years and $25,000 in bad. Total, 15 years in prison, $75,000 in fines. Maybe just stick to solid ground next time, buddy. Hold on, guys. This is just half of the list, and Cleveland's already racked up $277,500 in fines and a 39-year prison sentence. For a pretty chill guy, that's a lot. And there's still more. This dude's got a whole other stack of crimes waiting to add even more years to his sentence. Honestly, at this point, it's not even shocking. Everyone on this show is just an absolute psychopath. And in some cases, I mean that literally. In the Cleveland Show episode, The Hangover Part Tub, Cleveland accidentally stumbles into a serious crime. Sure, it's accidental, but hey,
I'm gonna go get a snack real quick. I'll be right back. I'm back, but I'm currently eating.
Joe's walking again.
Yeah, huh.
But soon those fancy new
I'll be
legs
back in a moment.
to his head.
We're back from our little snack break. See how it goes.
Alright, so let's start off with like a simple problem to start off our day. Okay, so here's one. Johnny has 19 bottles of this soap, and he gives. Wait, why does Johnny have so many soaps in the first place? My baby, why you worrying about them? It's my life. Damn. Are y'all done? Alright, so let me finish up my problem, please. Alright, so Johnny has 19 bottles of this soap and gives Gina 6. How many bottles of this soap will Johnny have left? 6. I'm not even giving her one. She bitch a commanded at 18. Step your ass back. Hey, Johnny, give her the dish soaps. It's in the problem. I can give her some. Cause I see her picking her nose earlier. Yeah, I seen that, Gina. You ain't slick. It's disgusting. So get your hand over here and get some soap. Alright, get off my phone. Oh, I forgot to ask you this before you got home. Ask me what? I wanted to see if we could get something to eat. All that food we got in the house. There is nothing in the house. How now what food is that? What food? What food? How he gonna tell me we ain't got no food? Alright. So you telling me you don't sell the damn food? There's actually food in there. Alright, I gotta see this. I gotta see this. I'm not playing these games. What is that? It's just baby talk. Don't talk to my baby like he's stupid. He gonna grow up thinking that's real English. Don't do that.
What?
I got your nose. I got your nose. What? Did you lose something? No, I'm good. Thanks. How the hell did that? All right, hand me my baby. I think it's his nap time. No, I think he's good. Give me my damn baby. I wasn't asking. Why's my baby's face naked? Where's his nostrils? Look, I'm so sorry. I don't know what the hell happened. You're sorry. Tell that to my broken baby. Of course I know the trip is tomorrow. I'm looking for my ticket as we speak. Lucas! Yes! Lucas! Yes! Lucas! Bro, I have to call you back. My mom keep calling me. Yes! Lucas! Yes! Lucas! Yes! Lucas! Yes! Hello! Let's try from over here. Lucas! Mother, I'm cooperating. I'm responding. Please. Hello! Did you hear me? Look, I'm not playing this game. Stop calling me. I'm not playing this game. Stop calling me. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Look at my hand. I'm not touching you. I'm not even touching you. Can't be mad. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. See, this game's not just for kids. This is fun. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Mom! Rudy, stop messing with your brother. Why are you stressed out? I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Did you not hear me the first time? I said stop now before I have to beat some ass. And you know I don't want to do that. I'm not even touching him. Yeah, he's not even touching you. So what's the problem? Stop interrupting me. I'm trying to catch my release. See, proof. I'm not touching you. Why are you mad? I don't know. Am I touching you? No, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not. Yo, hey, but don't forget to take your shoes off in front of me. Hey, hold on. Just to be clear, that's my invitation to come inside, right? Absolutely. That's what I just said, didn't I? Yeah. What the hell? Well, looks like it's time for me to take a shower. Hey, I was wondering if I could come in and take some stuff from you. Who are you? Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to be rude. My name is Jonathan. How you get in my house? Okay, I'll tell you, but you gotta promise not to get mad. I took your doorknob off. Get out of my house! Put my damn doorknob back on! Okay, I see that you're upset, so I'll just go. So have you reconsidered yet?
I was in too.
Chicken Al Pastor is back at Chipotle for fire meets flavor here for a limited time.
That's why we offer business checking, payments, and lending all in one place. You're good at business, we're good at business banking. Wells Fargo. Allergies got you.
All right, another 4-player.
Grab Zyrtec for total relief.
No!
It's fast and lasts a full 24 hours. What are you waiting for? Go Z's today.
I gotta go lock in. Wait a minute. This one's easy. I just have to press buttons.
Leave me alone! Look, I'm asking nicely. Please go away.
You didn't say nicely.
to more than just your doorknob off, so if you don't mind, can you help me to put your front door back? So what you been up to? What you mean? Like you still in school? No. Oh, they kicked you out? You graduated. You got a job? No. Because you're unhireable? What? Got a girlfriend? No. Yeah, I didn't think so. What do you mean by that? I mean, do you do anything? Sports? No. Yeah, you don't look like that type. What's going on with you? So what, you just like sit here and just play games all day? Look, I'm not playing this game. Why are you yelling at me? I don't even know you. Whatever. You don't eat much, do you? I mean, what are you trying to say? I'm saying you skin, obviously. Well, you look like you starving. Well, you look like Whoopi Goldberg. All right, your test is on your desk.
Bro.
You may begin. You're doing good. Keep the great work.
Thank you, Jesus.
Remember to read each question carefully. There's no room for mistakes.
You fuck.
Now that's all I can see. That's perfect. I'm proud of you. Keep it up. Please take your time. God, stop rushing. That's spectacular. I love everything I see on that page. That's
Fuck.
stupid. Ah, I don't tell you. How are you?
We're not letting bro win.
And how are you today? He's not the only dude in the store, you know. I've been in line for like 20 minutes. I would like to buy some stuff, if you don't mind. Excuse me. And how are you doing? What is wrong with this man? Where is this man?
What happened, Kimbo?
Sure. And how are you doing today? Oh, I thought no one was going to ask. I'm doing swell. Never could be better. And how about yourself? Oh, that's so nice of you. You care about my day too? Well, let me tell you all about it.
You talking about?
Okay, so he's just going to be walking by. That's fine. It's your choice. Can't do nothing about that yet. Oh, got you laughing.
You
Hey, sleepyhead. That was crazy. Hey, never give us eye contact.
you fucking dicks.
They're not supposed to be right. No, brown, not at all. They're supposed to be white. Damn. Perfect. Boy, I got this product now. It's the product instantly. Hey, look, I've already spent enough time here as it is. I'm really just trying to go. This will be a fast process. We'll be done in no time.
You're 10 turns away from being done, chat.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to keep it down. I'm trying to do my test, and you're being very inconsiderate right now. Hey, do you have any snacks or something like that? Too late. Aren't getting the gym.
Okay, make these noises. Bro, let me find out who it is. I know y'all know, but y'all not telling me. I said no noises. I made no noises. So don't let me find out who the culprit is. Okay, well, must have stopped. Okay, well, everybody go back to work. Hey, I'm going to drop this letter off in the mailbox, and when I come back, I expect those dishes in here to be clean.
Go.
What is going on? before you left this house? I don't know. Didn't I tell you to wash all these dishes earlier? Exactly what are you talking about? Don't play dumb with me. All these damn dishes. You ain't do none of these dishes. What dishes? There's literally no dishes in this sink. Boy, are you blind? What? No, I'm not the one who's blind here. So you calling me? You know what? Give me your glasses. That seems like you need a stronger prescription. I know you didn't just throw my glasses. I did. And what you gonna do about it? Give me back my glasses. Mom, I'm not playing your game. Give me back my damn glasses. I'm just, take some. Wait, this is free? I mean, aren't you a trick-or-treater? A what? Oh, yeah, sure. So wait, everything in here is free? I mean, yeah, if you eat candy inside, I can just take the whole bowl. No, not the whole bowl, just take two. I mean, I just want the bowl, so I'm just taking, wait, the whole bowl? No, I'm not playing this game. Oh, yeah, I came back with more free stuff. Yeah, there's no free stuff. It's okay, I got it. Hey, put it back down. No, it's fine, I can handle it. I didn't ask if you could handle it. I'm back with another one. Like, you said I could take two. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. You told me to take two. I was talking about the candy. I'm getting. If you about to get my ass out of this chair, you got enough things on. Alright, so y'all got y'all assignment. I'm allowing y'all to talk quietly to one another. I'll be at my desk if you need me. Look, didn't I just say no talking in my class? You clearly just said we could talk. Wait, didn't you just say we could talk quietly? And now you talking back. Call your mom. Who what? Call your mom. Now I know damn well you ain't got no phone in my class. What you just said? Call my mom. Did you hear him say that? Hand it over. Yo, I've never been so confused in my life. See that attitude right there ain't getting you nowhere. Step outside my class. You know what? I'm done. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna stand here. I'm not gonna move a muscle. You're eating in my class. You're worried about me chewing gum? Look at your class. Step on up and get your plate. $5. Here you go. And would you like your receipt? Oh no, you can keep it. Thanks. Okay.
Ow.
Can I see your receipt, please? Oh, I don't have it. Funny. But seriously, I need to see a receipt. But no, like seriously, I just bought these. You can ask the cashier. Sir, I need a receipt. And I really need to go. And I really need a receipt. Look, I don't have time for this. Let me through. No, I can't let you through. Who doesn't get their receipt? Obviously, my dumb ass didn't get a receipt. But then your dumb ass won't pass. Why are you calling a dumb? Do we have a problem here? No, not at all. It's just that my mom is waiting for me outside. What you doing? I've been waiting on this for like 20 minutes. Don't get your ass in the floor. It's not my fault. They won't let me leave. Move, damn. Receipt, damn. Wait, you didn't buy those? No, of course I bought them. No, he's trying to rob. Don't you lie to my mom like that. He's trying to do what? Oh, God, close the door. To be honest, I can't say that. I got this up. I got a friend that loves this up.
Hold on. Wait. Do something quick. Hmm. My room. Um, but we are closing in on 3 hours of the stream. This started back at 10. It is now 1 a.m. where I'm at. Don't get hit by balls. You bitch. You know touch me because I will sue you for diddling. Too easy, bitches. Okay, maybe after this turn, I'll call it a night. Thanks, bro. Yep, I'm hitting it early. Thanks for coming by, everybody. We're gonna be back at it next Sunday.